they're still trying to make excuses for Terminator Dark Fate? I can tell you exactly why that movie flopped. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. And today we are talking about this latest interview from actress Mackenzie Davis, who played the Lady Wham in Terminator in the latest one. Not the one that grew her,
huge tracts of land
personality at will in the third movie. No. This one, the Lady Wham in Terminator 1. You know, I guess she wasn't a Terminator. She was a protector. Who cares? I saw the movie once. Once was enough. She has some thoughts about why this movie failed. Oh, I can tell you exactly why. I've done video upon video of that one too. Terminator Dark Fate actress Mackenzie Davis attempts to explain why the movie failed at the box office. I call it Terminator woke fart because that's kind of what it was. It was just this little woke fart that just came and went, and it left a bad stink in front of your face for a couple of seconds, and then everybody forgot about it. Even though it did everything in its power to destroy pretty much every male character that came before, even the female characters it wasn't doing any favors for. Here we go. She recently shared her thoughts, the actress Mackenzie Davis that is, on why she believed the movie failed at the box office. The film bombed at the box office, only bringing in $62 million over its entire run. Not good at all. It would fare a lot better in the international box office, bringing in $181 million for a combined worldwide of $250. The number might seem pretty big until you realize, according to the numbers, the production budget was $185 million, meaning the film only earned 1.4 times its production budget. Plus, when you take in the money from the box office, the film production isn't getting all of that back. It gets a percentage. The theater does get its cut as well, so you're not really making back I think they go on to explain that, don't they? Here we are. The Hollywood Reporter would claim the movie faces losses of $120 million plus for partners Skydance Media, Paramount Pictures, and 20th Century Fox, which each put up 30% of the $185 million budget. The other 10% was put up by China's Tencent. Gee, is this another movie that's pandering to China, perhaps? We're noticing a theme, and I get it that they make a lot of money back on the international box office, which almost justifies how much money they throw away from this crap, but seriously, stop making crap movies, stop throwing away money on this stuff, because people are going to start to think that there's like some great tinfoil reason for it if you keep this up. So maybe stop doing that if that isn't the case. THR would go on to claim that their sources revealed to them that the film's losses could be around $130 million. All that for a movie nobody wanted or asked for, that just crapped all over the franchise's legacy. And it wasn't even that memorable of a movie, too. Like I said before, it just comes and goes like a fart. Same thing with Genesis. At least I don't think Genesis, from what I remember, was something, it was like a retcon of sorts. It was almost like a side shoot movie, right? Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. That one also came and went. At the time of the film's box office bomb, analysts blamed the IP. And they said, it's time to let the franchise finally go into the great beyond. So you don't think that dragging these out over and over and over again just to have the final nail in the coffin be the one that... And I'm getting to why, in my opinion, it failed. I'm getting to exactly why, and that's going to be the spoilers if you haven't seen it. Pretty much the same thing. They just think it's because it's just time for the IP to go. Well, first off, The Terminator was one really, really good movie and one really, really good sequel. And then after that, they've just been about as good as what? Something that you don't even remember. They've not been nearly as epic. And I saw Terminator 2 in the theater when I was really, really, really little. Like, really little. I remember it being a huge event because it had all the new special effects, the new technology, all of the CGI that we hadn't seen in that way, right? We had all of this new stuff, and it was such a huge cinematic event. How can you top that? How are they really expecting to be what? And I don't think they even are. I don't think that's the case. I don't think they were even expecting to be as good as the second or the first. Even, right? I don't think they're expecting. I think they just want a quick cash grab was something that a lot of nerds are going to attach themselves to, and a lot of people, nostalgia people, a lot of us are going to say, oh yeah, I remember Terminator, go and watch it. At least they think we are. But then they forget, oh yes, this is the day and age of the internet. So obviously we can tell you guys exactly what's happening as they're happening. We can give reviews the day the movie comes out. So these movies only really have a shelf life of their first opening weekend anyway, and that's been the case for a very long time now. Here we go. Mackenzie Davis, who appeared on the Happy Sad Confused podcast, where she discussed her belief on why the film bombed, as well as the previously planned sequels that will no longer be happening. See, they're trying to put the cart before the horse. They're trying to count their chickens before they're hatched. They're trying to plan for this without even getting their first take right, without even getting the first one right. And that is so sad. And I get it that this is like the last one in a very long line of Terminator movies, or the most recent anyway. They'll probably keep making them. Somebody else will come in and start putting up money for these things because they can't let these franchises die. Davis addressed the drama behind the scenes during the production, stating that it wasn't troubled. She explained, no, I wouldn't classify it like that at all. She added, there is creative conflict, sure. There's always going to be if you give a shit about what you're making. Oh, otherwise, you have somebody who is sort of parodying corporate interests instead of trying to make some type of art within this very corporate machine. I'm wondering if anybody actually gave a crap and they just wanted to check all the little check boxes and get the, oh, well, we need strong female leads, we need diversity, we need all of these modern day filmmaking elements. We need Twitter impressions, so let's tweet out something against the fans from the director saying he wants to smash the hatred, make all these men cry. When filmmakers set out to trigger the fans, to provoke a negative reaction in people, that becomes a problem. And people don't want to support properties where the director says, piss off, we don't need you. I'm here to trigger you because you're just and wham. That is not a good way to make films. That is not a good way to gain customers. You catch way more flies with honey. I need to learn that lesson myself. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. I know. And she says, as far as the box office and stuff, it's Terminator 6. Nobody saw the last 3. I get it. It's okay. I don't think it means what we made was bad. I understand that the audience's appetite has been exhausted. Cobra Kai. They've made how many? Well, I get it. The Karate Kid movies were not super recent. There is some truth to this. I will give her that. That is one of the ingredients that made the giant cow patty that Terminator woke fart actually is. What's with all the poop jokes lately? I don't know. I've probably been watching too much Beavis and Butthead. The real issue with this contributed for sure. Nobody wanted a 6th Terminator movie at all. Nobody wanted a 6th one. Nobody wanted Genesis. Nobody wanted Salvation hardly. And I know a lot of the Terminator movies have their fans, and they're not that bad depending on which one you're talking about. I get that. When you have that aspect, you have the director taunting and trolling an audience for reaction. When you have characters coming in designed just to retcon and make our other characters absolutely useless. Here's where we get into the spoilers. So, spoiler if you have not seen this movie. The entire arc of Sarah Connor going from scared chick in the first movie to amazing, badass, protective mama bear in the second movie is completely destroyed in the opening scene of this film where the Terminator comes in and guns down John Connor. Here's where I plug my Teespring store, Justice for John Connor. I have a shirt on there. Completely making her a failure. You made Sarah Connor a failure. You took away one of our strong female role model characters. So you're not winning any favors with the female audience. You're not winning any favors with people who would have loved to seen Edward Furlong again because, he was kind of hot in the 90s. Yeah, I'll admit it. He was kind of hot in the 90s. And some of us girls might just want to come back and see that even though he's whatever he's doing with his life now. Who knows, right? I probably not could, actually, if they didn't bring him back for this one. We didn't want all of this stuff to be retconned. We didn't want this weird mother-daughter fake lesbian relationship with the Terminator chick who goes back in time to protect the other one way there in the corner. Because they're what? Lovers? Because they have a mother and daughter sort of relation? Who knows? It was ambiguous at best. Nobody wanted this. There are so many reasons to make a movie, and it wasn't this. They wanted to come in with a quick cash grab, to check a bunch of boxes, to troll the audience, to get a lot of Twitter impressions and get a lot of people to talk about it. And yeah, also, it was that sixth one. Also, who the crap won it? So many contributing factors. So that is why the Terminator movie failed. It is not because we have a problem with women. It's because we have a problem with the way modern day filmmakers think women need to see themselves on screen and find role models to aspire to be. Well, maybe don't kill off our other ones. Thanks. Oh, and don't get me started on what they did to the Terminator. They turned Arnold into, and this is the one that kills John Connor too. You turn Arnold into an interior decorator who has a sexless relationship and is cucked by some woman that he's shacking up with. And you really thought that's what people would want to pay you money to see. Really. And I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to the people responsible behind the scenes who put up the money, who wrote the script, who okayed the script, who directed it. Those people, the people responsible. And I am so tired of these filmmakers who do this crap. I am so tired of this combative, trollish nature of, we see it in the media, we see it in our entertainment, we see it in every aspect of our day-to-day lives, where the more negative thing gets the clicks and gets the attention. Because a sixth Terminator movie would not have even been noticed had it not done some of those things. And they're lucky they got the money that they did from the box office, that people didn't just watch it for free on F Movies or something. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42. Justice for John Connor. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
Fun is funny.